Hello and welcome to Sims 4, where in this video, I'm going to be mostly silent as I build a studio apartment. You know, one that looks like it's going to fit in with the area right here in the middle of, an apartment that feels like it fits in here. Anyways, moving on, I want it to be kinda small, so first I'm going to plan out the apartment sizes. So this is how I want apartments to look. You know what, just be nice to give them a little separate entryway. 29, 30, 31 tiles per apartment. That's quite spacious, don't you think? I sound like an evil landlord right now. Okay, anyways, I now have the general plan in my mind, but that'll also mainly matter on, how the bottom floors look. Because I do want to have this look okay from the outside, also I'm not going to do pack restrictions, I don't need to do pack restrictions for this. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to fit anything in here in the first place. Okay, time to try a different floor plan, I guess. Okay, how does this look from the outside? Really fucking sad. Okay then, we're going with this. This place is really sad. That's a bit flat for the back. You know what? Just to be nice, I'm gonna give each and every one of these a back porch apartment. So don't worry, the bottom floor is not gonna be an apartment floor, that's just to help me get the planning done. So now I know each and every floor is gonna have apartments that look exactly like this. Wait. Oh. The bathrooms. Well, that's not how this is gonna go. Let's see, can I just... Let me move this first, since it seems to want to penetrate into the other thing. Usually I like penetration, but... I'm sorry, but this is fish-shaped. This entire apartment is fish-shaped. I'm not the one who sees... It's not just me who's seeing this, right? This is tail fin right here. Tail fin, body, sight fins. It's not just me who sees that, right? I'm not insane, am I? Well, I mean, it wouldn't be surprising if I was insane, but... You know what, we can give each of these apartments, front porch. My only question is how I'm gonna do the roof. You know what? Can I put a half walls up at the top layer? Oh, okay, I can. There we go. It looks like a sad white turd. Time to move on. I can't get over how sad this is. Imagine living in this. I'd be crying. But I wouldn't have enough space to fucking cry because my tears would flood the damn room. Well, tie your doors. Eco footprint green? We can't allow that. Modern. Also, I seem a bit upset. That's because I was planning to go to sleep, but then I realized I only recorded one video. And now I'm mad at myself because I should have just gone to sleep. But here I am. You know, I kind of want to have windows on the front, so I'm going to change this. I'm going to be merciful to the residents here. And not make them have a window in their bathroom. And also because it makes it look better. Back to putting on these so I can make sure this house is as insufferable as possible. Apartment, I mean. Rental, I mean. It's not a house, it's a rental. And anyone who rents this is an absolute... And the outside, well, I guess the shape of the building, is done. Yep. This is it. Tell me, how many tiles is this? I'm not going to change it to a tiny home. I know it's too much, but 334 tiles. How many tiles is each of these? Each of these apartments is only 24 tiles. You know, originally I was thinking some kind of fire exit would be good. But do you think an apartment building this small would have a fire exit? They'd find some way out of it. Oh, whatever, I don't care by this point. You know what, let's just move on to the rest of everything else. Like the downstairs, where the check-in's gonna be. We don't need it, but we might as well have it. But we can just add on to the storyline. Then if you want to use this bathroom here, you have to work here. That just makes this place slightly more scummy, as it wasn't scummy enough already. Wrong side. No, this is probably a lovely place to live. I mean, you could probably walk from one end out to the back in a few seconds. And that's if you were taking your time. That's 5 more. But that's half-hearted hospitality. We don't want any hospitality. Nor do we want any festive feelings. This place is not a festive place. It's not meant to welcome you. It's meant to tell you to fuck off unless you live here. Am I cursing too much this video? Well, there's the front desk area done. Time to move on to this area. Well, this place is off the grid, so I'll move this a lot if I do gameplay in it. But I think it's a good looking place, isn't it? I'm moving this a lot, god damn it. So, I moved it here. I'm not really gonna fit it to the aesthetic, but on to the rest of this place. It's very, very, very sad building. That's nice. Also, I'm gonna change this afternoon and put in some lights, because I'm not realizing how dark it is. You want the first presentation of this place to be maybe this place isn't so shit. Then as soon as they start living here, They'll realize what they got themselves into. You know, the only computer in this place is going to be that one right there. Which I'm going to make sure I lock the second I bring it in. The only computer in the entire place is going to be locked. Anyways, moving on to the apartments, each and every one of them are going to be the exact same. AKA, the cheapest bed, the Mod Pod's twin sleeper, and I'll give each of them a swatch and decorate each one slightly differently. Like maybe this one could be brown, that one could be gray and plain. This one can be, I don't know, fucking teal. You know what? I think it'd be very funny if I just made these archways, not even doors. Oh god, I still gotta pick out 2 more swatches for the bed. I just realized how hard it might have been to hear me since I was sitting so far back. Jesus. Well, anyways, I guess each one of these will be mildly unique in their own way, because one final thing I want to do is something called the worst layout management you have ever seen in your life. AKA, purposely, I'm going to do something like this, which may not look bad at first, but let me show you what else I'm going to do. The cheapest toilet and the cheapest shower. So if you want to wash your hands, you'll have to walk all the way to the kitchen. At least there's not much doorknobs you can put your hands on. That'd be nice enough to give them curtains at the very least. You know, I think this is the apartment my sim will live in. Moving on, I'm gonna put in the fences before I forget to put in the fences. And then I'll be back with you when I'm done with that apartment. And I'll just show off each apartment one by one. After I'm done with them, because, like, you know, there's not much to do with there. So, I'm back, and this is what it looks like so far. I would change the camera views, but for some reason, middle click is being really fucking finicky. Now you may be wondering, why did I change the carpet in this room? Don't tell anyone, but the floor isn't painted. But that can be our little secret. Maybe asking, what else do I need to add to this room? Well, I just need to add the curtains on them, and then we're done with the studio apartments, and we can just move on to the outside. I wonder what kind of evil landlord would own this place, honestly. So I love how the employee's bathroom is the only place with a mirror. Now, onto the backyard, in which I'm going to be using the Werewolves Keep It Out chain link fence. Keep out, not keep it out. But you know what I mean. I find it extremely funny that this place is really just not good looking. And you know what's going to make it look even better? I stumbled on better because it's not going to make it look better. Also, I need to put this out front before I forget. But what's going to make it look even better, objectively, is this. Yep. No, I think it's mean to me to call these small apartments so ugly. I mean, some people can only afford apartments like this. Although objectively I'm correct, they're ugly. I'm also saying this because I want to take a break from doing all the floor out here. I enjoy doing floor, but I'm not sure how I want to go past this. You know, I wish I'd talk more, but I kind of just don't have anything to really talk about. And then, like, how annoying it is, because, like, Alt and Shift, it changes the language on my computer to the second language I have set up. And, like, that is a bit annoying, but it's not really enough to really talk about, is it? Oh, whatever. For now, I'll just come back to you whenever I'm done with this. Because this isn't really interesting to watch, is it? Oh, I know. I'm going to put a bit of brown do or die under this. Can't really tell the brown's under there unless you look directly from above. That kind of subtlety is okay. And I guess that finishes off the apartments. Well, I guess the studio rentals. Perfect apartment if you wanted to see your Sims suffer. I don't really care if you're seeing my Sims suffer. That's a lie. I love seeing my Sims suffer. I really love seeing my Sims suffer. That's the reason I'm building this in the first place, because I want to see a Sim suffer in this. Whether they like it or not. Anyways, time to do the tour after I get all this set up. I'll be back in a bit. Welcome to Studio Rentals. The perfect rental for you. This is the front. Well, I mean, you could tell that already, but you know, I gotta say it. Going inside, first, we have the front desk and the room beside us, which we'll see in a bit. The front desk here is where you'll check in. Make sure to tell the attendant that you're visiting if you're here as a visitor. But if you're here to live here, you've one made a mistake, and you two don't have to check in. Going in here, the employees only and residents only bathroom, we have a singular toilet, a high up window without a curtain or anything, and to our right, the only mirror within the entire place. Moving on, we have the washer and dryer of the entire building, and we have a boiler and an electrical thing over there, a closet with nothing in it, and a chess table. Don't look outside just yet, because that's the last part of the tour. The backyard. Moving on and going upstairs, you can see each and every floor has a level. No, each and every level, each and every floor has a window. Jesus fucking Christ. And 2 apartments. Don't mind me just placing stuff back since the apartment has decided it wants to hate me. I moved her out to a different lot so I could save this in a different way to make sure it didn't pull any shenanigans over on me. And I'm seeing that it decided to pull some shenanigans over on me. Here, you can see, also that was a fluke earlier, don't mind that. Each apartment comes with a stove, a sink, a fridge, decent amount of counter space, a trash can, and a separate bedroom. Going into the bedroom, you can see that each bedroom has a TV and a double bed. And enough space for you. Don't be greedy. Also, I'm being sarcastic. If any apartment offers you this much space for a bedroom, don't buy it. Because it is quite literally the only thing within your financial options. Here, we have a toilet and a shower. Where's the sink? Go and use the kitchen. Don't mind the fact of how many germs that door handle is going to have. You'll be fine. Moving on, each apartment also has a balcony. But that'll spoil the backyard. So we're not going to look at it until the very last balcony at the top front. Let's go over to the next door neighbors in 1-2. Here in 1-2, we have the same layout, but this time in brown. Ooh! As you can see, the carpet's a bit different at the very least, and so is the bed. Exciting, right? And the bathroom is the exact same, it's just mirrored, so don't worry about the bathroom from now on. Let's move on to the next apartment. Moving on, let's visit this apartment. It's the same thing, but blue. How nice, right? It's a different color. Let's go into the bedroom. Very nice. Oh, let's move on to the pink one now. Here in the pink one, next door to the blue one, everything's pink this time. Going into the bedroom, everything's pink this time. You starting to see the pattern? Let's go into this one. And I promise you, these two are a bit different than all the other ones, because they're both black. But don't worry, unlike in the US, these black apartments have the same benefits as the other ones. Also, the bed's teal in this one. Anyways, now, this apartment is also black. What's the difference? Going into the bedroom, the bed's pink. Yeah, everyone here is treated fairly. How about we go out to the balcony? Out at the balcony, you can see quite a lot, actually. It's a better view than you'd think. It's actually quite a good view. Like, maybe if you had to stay a night somewhere, it'd be fine. But living here is like, no. Living here is an actual no. Let's go out back now. You can see it's very grassy, unkempt. You can see in there. And they can see you back, don't worry. You got a grill, some planters. And let's go to the dumpster. Going out here, you can see more unkemptness and the dumpster. And that brings us all the way around, where you can see the front now. So welcome to Studio Rentals. Thank you for watching the video. If you did enjoy, please do make sure to like and subscribe. And I'm guessing I might do a gameplay video with this. Matters on if I can bring myself to actually use this. I think I'd be able to feel my Sims suffering through the game.